Good afternoon, Bob Dalton coming to you from Allendale's Trading Floor here in McHenry, Illinois. It is Wednesday, December 8th, 2010. Started out today, we started out last night with grains, finishing a little bit higher on the overnight trade. Came in this morning, the dollar was up, crude oil at one point was higher as well, and turned most of my attention to the cattle market to see if they were going to be able to pull the cattle up from some of the lows they made overnight off of continued selling into yesterday's outside day down, a key reversal day in the cattle. Well, anyhow, as we got closer to opening here in the grains, we started to see the dollar strengthen up here, crude oil back off, and we still opened better in the grains and more or less stayed there throughout the day, even with the dollar rallying and the crude oil pulling on back. So not much direction from the outside markets, just continued interest in owning these grains ahead of the report. Today, corn in the March contract up 12 3/4 at 574.5, finishing just off its highs on the day. We had soybeans up 10.5 at 12.96, and Chicago wheat down 3/4 of a point at 7.84. So there looked to be some continued unwinding of the spread there. The long wheat, short corn, now it looks like they're buying back those corn contracts and getting out of the wheat at the same time as well. So the unwinding of the spread was apparent here today. Minneapolis and Kansas City wheat finishing stronger than the Chicago needing to be noted as well. Right now the dollar's up about 10 points, almost 11. You got crude oil down 24. And like I said, crude was on both sides of unchanged here today. Into the close, the dollar started pulling back. We started to see grains rally into the close as well. So some interesting developments if you're watching the outside market, specifically the dollar. Big news expected to come out of China this weekend as they've announced that they are going to increase taxes as well as interest rates out there. They stated specifically it's going to happen this weekend. So I am trying to get clients into positions to make money off of a stronger dollar if the grains in fact break off of the news that China's increasing rates. Cattle market, or I should say livestock markets overall today, a little bit stronger off of what we saw yesterday. We didn't take out any significant highs if that is what we're looking for here yet, but we did in fact finish higher. Feeder cattle specifically up 95 cents today in the January contract, 118.17.5. We had the fat cattle nearby contract, which is in delivery right now, down 17.5. However, your more deferred contracts were finishing higher today. 102.10 is where December finished up. And then over in the hogs, we're up 35 cents. In the Feb contract, 75.67.5 is where they finished. So where do we go from here? We're looking towards the report on Friday morning. We are anticipating some tight ending stocks, corn and soybeans. Production numbers shouldn't be touched. We're not expecting that to happen. However, we are expecting for demand numbers to be shifted around a little bit. Anticipating a friendly soybean report, neutral to friendly in the wheat, and a neutral report in the corn overall. So feel free to call into Allendale here. We'll be more than happy to give you our outlook going into the report, of course prior to the report, and then after 7:30 on Friday we will have the numbers in our hands. Phone number here 800-262-7538, or you can visit us on the website www.allendale-inc.com. Thank you very much, and good luck trading the rest of the week.